and that's all. That's all that.
Naughty torty.
Very big gun, please, Santa.
All my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They've moved along, they've changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead.
How's it going out there, you guys in idyllic 1950s America, but actually the veneer reveals a much more disturbing Lynchian meaning here on 10minutedailyvideo.net. And I know you're really National Illyrius of all server and all said this and okay, anyway, for real though, do you need to watch a 4.5 hour explainer video to enjoy Twin Peaks?
Now, let me get this straight. Your entire country is above the timberline?
The answer is yes and no. In many senses, you do not need anything to enjoy Twin Peaks, and your answer to what Twin Peaks ultimately means is fine and justifiable, and David Lynch would be perfectly happy with it.
There was a fish in the percolator.
If you'd like a lot of evidence that shows a more interesting answer to that question, then boy howdy, do I ever have a 4.5 hour explainer video for you.
I'm of the firm belief that knowing the secret actually enhances our appreciation for the show, even if it goes against Lynch's intentions. So I do recommend you continue with me on this journey of peak discovery, providing you've done all the thinking and exploring and theorizing you intended to do first. Don't rob yourself of the opportunity to go dreamy.
It might be because recently David Lynch has passed and I've sort of been thinking about him a lot, but I've also been listening to like every single episode of the David Lynch Blank Check episodes that came out recently.
Oh, the script is so good. Oh, I loved how they resolved Act 2, blah, blah, you know, or this character's theme was blah.
Sounds like you're doing a direct impression of this podcast.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It made me think about how even though those guys came to different conclusions, they're all very similar to what Twin Perfect says in his video. I'm not going to get clips and prove this, but there seemed to have been like a pretty long period of time where like Maggie Mae Fish and even Red Letter Media would do these flippant remarks about how there was a popular 4.5 hour Twin Peaks video.
But that hasn't stopped dudes on the internet from trying to squeeze it into one singular idea of what the show is about.
In a very like dismissive and annoying way. And after watching Maggie Mae Fish's video about Twin Peaks, where she comes to many of the same conclusions as Twin Perfect does, I get kind of even more annoyed by it.
Harry?
I think you can get a lot out of David Lynch's work on an intuitive, understanding level. I think no matter what you do, you should watch Twin Peaks. You should get people around you who haven't seen Twin Peaks to watch Twin Peaks. And in general, all of David Lynch's movies. Even when David Lynch is being weird and crazy or hard to understand, there's something at its core that you can understand and enjoy for the sake of it. Even Dumbland.
I heard once someone said you fuck ducks.
Quack. I am a one-armed duck fucker.
Okay, thanks for watching. If you haven't watched the Twin Perfect video because of purity, I think that's strange. If you haven't seen Twin Peaks, you should just watch Twin Peaks. And if you've got money, you can give it to me on Patreon, and you can be a producer. Or you could pay even more money and give a PFP drawn. What else? What else are we doing? We got merch. All right, hey, I gotta go. I got a thing. All right, bye.